In a small and humble village in the heart of a Byzantine empire, there lived an old man known for his unwavering trust in Allah and his remarkable patience. The old man lived a simple life, earning his sustenance by gathering and selling firewood. Despite his meager possessions, he was content and always grateful for what Allah had provided him. Among his belongings, he owned a magnificent white horse. This horse was unlike any other in the kingdom, admired by all for its beauty and grace. Even the king had heard of the horse and coveted it. The king and many wealthy nobles offered the old man gold, silver, and treasures in exchange for the horse. But the old man always declined, saying, "This horse is not mere property. It is a trust from Allah and part of my family. I cannot sell it for worldly gain." One morning, the old man awoke to find the horse missing from its stable. The news spread quickly, and villagers came to console him. Some mocked him, saying, "Had you sold the horse, you would have lived in comfort. Now, not only are you poor, but you've also lost your most valuable possession." The old man replied calmly, "Alhamdulillah, the horse is gone, and that is all we know. Whether this is good or bad, only Allah knows best." Days turned into weeks. One night, the villagers were startled to see the white horse return, bringing with it a dozen wild horses from the forest. The news spread like wildfire, and the people rushed to the old man's home. They exclaimed, "You were right, old man. Losing the horse was not a misfortune, it was a blessing from Allah. Now you are a wealthy man." But the old man remained composed and said, "Alhamdulillah, this is what Allah has willed. The horses have come, and that is all we know. Whether this is good or bad, only Allah knows best." The old man's son began training the wild horses, but after a few days, he fell from one of them and broke his leg. Once again, the villagers came, this time to express their sympathy. "What a terrible misfortune! Your son's injury is a curse upon your family." The old man replied, "Alhamdulillah, my son has broken his leg, and that is all we know. Whether this is good or bad, only Allah knows best." Not long after, the kingdom was invaded by a powerful enemy. The king issued a decree that all able-bodied young men must join the army to defend the land. The old man's son, being injured, was spared. The villagers, now grieving for their own sons who had been conscripted, came to the old man once again. "You were fortunate. Your son's broken leg saved him from the horrors of war. Surely this is a blessing from Allah." The old man, with his characteristic serenity, replied, "Alhamdulillah, my son is here with me, and that is all we know. Whether this is good or bad, only Allah knows best." The villagers, marveling at the old man's steadfastness, finally asked, "How do you remain so calm in the face of both happiness and hardship?" The old man smiled and said, "My dear neighbors, understand this. Everything that happens in life is by the qadr, decree of Allah. We are His servants, and we cannot comprehend the wisdom behind His plans. What appears to be a blessing might hold a test, and what seems like a hardship might bring great rewards. Do not hasten to judge, for only Allah is the best of planners." He continued, "Instead of labeling events as good or bad, focus on your trust in Allah. Do your best in all that you can control. Seek forgiveness for your shortcomings and leave the results to Him. Life is a journey of submission, and true contentment lies in tawakkul, reliance on Allah. Be grateful in times of ease, patient in times of difficulty, and never let the opinions of others sway your heart. Allah's plan is perfect, even if we do not always understand it." The villagers left, reflecting deeply on the wisdom of the old man. From that day forward, many of them began to view life through the lens of patience, gratitude, and trust in Allah's decree, just as the old man had taught them. In Islam, we are reminded to trust in Allah's plan, as He knows what is best for us. Life's trials and blessings are tests of our faith and character. By maintaining patience, gratitude, and reliance on Allah, we find true peace and contentment in this world and the hereafter.